Alright, here we go. This is a custom 1v1 on Chasm between the blue player in the upper left-hand corner, BonGeBon, and the Black Ops striker, and his opponent, ThePolice, in the red player in the APB striker. These two players, this is round 3. I don't know how many rounds they will go for in the future, but you know, 2 games of BonGeBon versus ThePolice on my channel. Both of them, in my opinion, really great. And actually, BonGeBon setting down a Necro next to this Dillo, and they will revive the initial Jackals that will go, you know, attack the corner on Chasm. That happens pretty much every single time. Pretty typical builds going down. Moneymakers being pre-built and located by BonGeBon. Police doing the same, so both of them going for a very high, or at least you know, a normal economic game. They don't want to go too you know, I mean, the one problem on Chasm, though, that a lot of people do run into is that, you know, if you have full-socketed moneymakers, frequently you do hit your unit cap very quickly. As you can see, it is a 44 unit cap on both sides without mid right now, without generators and without mid. But we will have BonGeBon getting that Necro to revive one of the Jackals, so that is a free Jackal. Well, I mean, the Jackal for the price of a Necro. And I think a Necro is 600, so you do gain, oh god, how much is a Jackal? 1400 or something like that? But anyway, you do gain a little bit. But Police was able to finish off a moneymaker. Does almost gets away, but BonGeBon with those rockets able to finish off Police. It's really hard to run from a Helix nowadays, especially because you know, they are a lot faster due to parts. And obviously, because of the rockets, BonGeBon a little bit of a miss micro, barely gets that that moneymaker missed pickup. But Police trying to do some more harass, does have some units in queue, so that's definitely something you have to do when you are doing heavy harass. You definitely want to you know, queue up as many units as you can, so you do have units ready to go and built by the time you are finished with your harass. I guess your harassing session or something like that. But now mid fight is starting. BonGeBon with a couple Dillos at the top. And Police gonna start with a few. Oh, he does put an AA at first. You know, sometimes you do see AA going down initially just to prevent the fast mech harass. And we will have both players approaching the mid. This Chasm mid is typically nowadays very. I mean, actually, you know, to be honest, it's always been, except for I guess the direct bulb switching days. It's always been very trench warfare. And we do have BonGeBon reviving that T99 with some Necros. And only one does go down when it. Okay, so I've learned a little something for sure. I mean, I kind of assumed that to begin with, but you know, only one Necro does get killed when you use multiple Necros to speed up the process. So you do only use one, and so multiple Necros are definitely a good thing to use. Police with a couple shooters. Oh, he is gonna go for. Oh, okay. No. Where's he gonna go with the shooters? Just gonna use them in support. But BonGeBon able to kill one moneymaker during his harassing. Does have a couple more Dillos coming out, but Police able to save the next one. A shooter in defense, but BonGeBon still rampaging over here. No AA station over here for the Police, but BonGeBon does not. Oh my God. Okay. Does transform, but Police now trying to hover and trying to get him killed, but transforms perfectly in time for Police, and Police not able to get that finish. BonGeBon will be able to force Police out of the area, and Police and BonGeBon dropping the heart. Oh, these guys. Anyway, we do have Police dropping a couple shooters to get the bridge here. And they will definitely be able to get it in time, not in time, but I mean in making good time for the most part. And BonGeBon actually going for a bridge push. Actually, I'm pretty sure those Dillos are set on attack, because if they were set on capture, that would be just a little ridiculous and probably a horrible decision. Police taking a look at the mid, but does not see this top push. BonGeBon barely getting away before getting killed by that neutral T99, and a couple of flamers going down by Police, trying to take that middle outpost. And BonGeBon with a couple Necros. Oh, he will be able to revive those the bridge units for his own control. Police just doing harass, still doesn't see it on his minimap. As you can see, now they are finally entering his minimap zone. We'll now see, oh man, there is a huge line of Dillos coming for his fort, and now at this point BonGeBon has reset them to T, so he will be able to take that top outpost. Police does not have anything. He's actually hit his unit cap, so where all of his units allocated, they are right here at the mid fight, and these shooters over here as well. Not really too much defending this bottom, but BonGeBon has been able to get a great surround at the top, and now coming for more attack. Gonna go for moneymakers instead of fort defense, or fort attack, which is probably the right decision at this point. He is able to get one, and it does. You know, the more units that Police kills, the more it frees up BonGeBon's unit cap. But now we do have these shooters moving for BonGeBon's bottom, and is it on his minimap? No, the shooters with really high range definitely is not able to see them quite yet. I mean, I guess he could kind of theoretically see his units getting killed on his minimap, but such a hard thing to notice. You know, definitely have to just memorize what you have. to be able to even do that. And finally, the last Dillo getting killed on Police's side. He does send a couple Jackals, which will probably create that, fort damage sound, which will force BonGeBon back, and it does. He does have Dillos in queue, though, so he's okay to be able to defend, but he has lost this bottom. Flamer's going down. Flamer's super high health and really, really hard to neutralize, especially because they are AoE and, less, just straight-up infantry drops are less effective against them. And now Police does have this bottom outpost claimed, and shooters and Flamers do get bunkered. Will probably drop down a couple of tanks to defend. He does have some tanks now, and BonGeBon now, repositioning the bridge units that he was able to necro. Oh, and now pushing out from mid. These are going on wide. They're going to go over the top bridge, but Police now, sending a couple patchers. I think that might be a little bit of a miscommand there, but Police does have definitely a lot of tanks in queue. Oh my god, these were sent from his mid as well, and Police has a lot of tanks that it came over the bridge, and BonGeBon's going with the bridge push as well. He does have a few Dillos over here, but man, these Longhorn are going to be able to eventually hit BonGeBon's fort, and definitely does not see it quite yet because these creeps do not have radar vision, and Police does scout that fort, or that, that top outpost send from BonGeBon. BonGeBon now grabbing the middle outpost, but he now probably just now does see it on his minimap, but he's a little bit too focused on this fort attack here on this side, and Police will be able to get actually quite a lot of attack down, and oh man, we have quite a base race here going down. Who will win? There's quite a lot of tanks on both ends. There's a lot of Longhorn here. Longhorn doing quite a lot of damage, and Police, instead of going for more attack, just going for to attack the middle outpost, but now is going to start to go back and defend. BonGeBon going for the attack instead, and Police going for the block, so it's block versus attack. Who's going to get this? This is so close. Who's going to get this?